It's coming on pretty well.
2 of the main floors already filled in and a 3rd on its way. Do you know how much extra floor space that gives us, Mr. Radley?
Not to the square foot, Governor. But it must have at least doubled what we had before. Yeah. Should cut down the amount of time the women have to spend locked up in their cells. Once it's going to be all right, right?
Works officer is here, madam, with the outside working party. I told him that you'd want to see him.
Thank you, Mrs. Armitage.
There seems to be a bit of trouble on North Wing, madam.
What kind of trouble?
Resistance to officers, squabbling amongst the women themselves.
Nothing's been reported.
Well, there is nothing specific yet, but some of the older officers think they can see the danger signals.
Well, have you spoken to the assistant governor in charge?
Miss Harker says she hasn't noticed anything, madam.
I see. Well, I'll look in on North Wing myself later on.
Very good, madam. Come along now, no slacking. I want these floors kept clean. I won't have dirt trapped out of here into all the other wings. Now come on, lock this dusty with them. There's no good sweeping it in.
Wish Mrs. Armitage wouldn't always see trouble everywhere.
Yeah, she certainly has a nose for it.
Yes, I suppose that's valuable as chief officer. I wish I could trust her not to be biased.
You mean against North Wing?
Miss Harker is young and willing to experiment. Like me, she believes in giving the women a certain amount of freedom. Freedom to move and talk within their own wing. Heaven knows it's little enough.
Mrs. Armitage's whole training and experience is different. Discipline, security and efficiency, that's what she believes in. And she's not alone.
No. But to do her justice, she has tried to come to terms with the new ideas.
We must make allowances.
I do, for both sides. But I've learned that no one approach can be right every time. Come in.
Yeah, you wish to see me, Governor?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mackey. Excuse me, do sit down.
Yes,
Governor.
Hello, Mum.
Hello, darling. I thought you were down at the coast.
No, we're not driving down till tonight. Look, Mum, would you mind if I brought someone home this evening?
No, not at all. I like meeting your friends. It'll be a rather scratch meal, I'm afraid.
Oh, don't worry, we can fix something for ourselves.
Oh, I'm not so sure about that.
No, really?
All right. That was my son. He's just become a member of the sailing club at university. He's very keen. I hope I haven't dragged you away from anything, Mr. Mackey.
No, not really. I was checking the wall spots outside.
Wall supports, flying buttresses. This place sounds more like a medieval castle every day.
It's true. Only here the problem is not keeping the people out, it's keeping them in.
I want to thank you, Mr. Mackey, for the work that's gone on so far. How long do you estimate it'll be before it's finished?
Well, there's only the south wing and one floor on the east to do. I'd say about 3 weeks.
As long as that?
Well, the rate of work has slowed down.
Yes, so I've noticed. Why is that?
It could be a variety of reasons.
Such as?
Well, we lost 2 of our best men. They came up for release. We could hardly keep them in Pokey because we'd some building work to do.
Well, hardly.
And it's an odd thing about working parties from male prisons. Sometimes everything goes fine, no problems, and then, for no apparent reason, the standard drops and you have to check and double-check everything.
I see.
And then again, they might be going slow because they like it here. They're not locked up all day, and it's a change of scene.
Are you ready for those bricks, Joe? Joe? Joe! Joe, come on, hurry up with those bricks now. Come on, get a move on.
I'd appreciate it if you could stick to those 3 weeks, Mr. Mackey, or even less.
I do my best. As I say, I can't guarantee it.
See, the problem is that the women from these floors are having to double up in other wings. It's bound to cause tension the longer it goes on.
Yes, of course.
Also, there are 1 or 2 other innovations that I'd like to try, but I'm having to hold them up until things settle down.
Oh, well, that's hardly my pigeon, is it, Governor?
Mackey, I don't think you can just consider the bricks and mortar with no concern of what happens inside.
No, perhaps not. Harry,
Good day, madam.
Good day.
how's it coming?
Slowly. They look as if they're working hard, but nothing seems to get done.
Can't you ginger them up a bit?
Oh, that's easier said than done, Mr. Mackey. I don't know what's got into them.
We could say with some certainty that this wing could be finished in 2 weeks. It would be a great relief.
We'll do our best, madam.
It won't be for want of trying, Governor.
Thank you. Then we can plan accordingly.
Thanks, Harry.
Now, come on, you lot. Get a move on.
Hello, madam.
Lily? Ah, Miss Braxton. Is Harker in her office?
Yes, madam. Miss Parrish is with her. Even though we've been forced to share this wing, I am responsible for the women in my care.
Of course, Miss Parrish.
Well, that goes for those who are having to double up on this floor.
I can't agree to that.
Why not?
Well, no one would know who was really in charge. You'll have to accept the fact, Miss Parrish, that we're two separate units. I wouldn't presume to tell you how to run yours.
I should hope not.
Sorry. Am I interrupting?
Miss Parrish and I were discussing how the wing's to be organised while we're sharing.
Well, can I help?
It appears to be settled, Governor. Miss Harker's made her position abundantly clear. If you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
The whole problem's because there isn't enough room for all the women from South Wing to be together on the top floor. I've had to take some in here.
Yes.
I told Miss Parrish that while they're with me, they must be treated the same as everyone else.
Well, naturally.
Well, she wants them locked up when they're not working. But I can't have some shut in their cells while others are free to move about.
Of course not.
Told her our methods were entirely different and, well, she'll just have to accept it.
Would you like me to say something?
No. I think it'll be all right now. I don't know how I stood up to her. Glad I'm not a prisoner. She terrifies me.
She is a little daunting. She's strict, but very fair. The women respect her.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, are the women still not talking to Lily either?
No. They won't forgive her for trying to blackmail that poor girl into stealing for her. None of them will trust her.
Yes. Difficult to know what to do about someone like her, isn't it? Well, I hope you have a nice weekend. Are you going away?
Well, it's not worth it for one day, Governor. I'm going to fill a hot bath and lie in it for a few hours with the radio on.
Sounds lovely.
Could I have a word with you, please?
Yes, Mrs. Weeks.
I'm going out next Tuesday.
Yes, I know.
Well, I'm sorry to keep bothering you, but I've had no more news from my sister, and I don't know where I'm going to go.
Well, I'll have some news for you before you leave.
Honest?
Honest. I promise. Don't worry.
No, I won't. Thank you.